Alright, here's the test run. See how this works.
Greetings one and all. How's everyone doing? Welcome back to Casting Wednesday. Tonight I'm gonna be doing Mexican rice or Spanish rice. I was researching it on YouTube, watching several videos on how to make it. It was called either one, so maybe they're the same. I don't know. But anyway, I've actually never made this before, so I'm breaking out of my comfort zone a little bit. And yeah, let's get to it. Now, I've heard two different things. One said to wash your rice, another said not to wash your rice. But I'm gonna wash my rice because washing it, it won't be as sticky with all the starch. So I'm gonna get working on that. I'm using my Dutch oven for this. So I'm gonna add a cup of water. I'm gonna let that heat up. Alright, so we're getting the blender going. I've only got 4 cloves of garlic because I threw the others away because they had some like dark spots on the garlic, so it may not have been fresh. So I've got, as you can't see, just cutting up a couple of Roma tomatoes, putting them in the blender. And I've got a jalapeno, but I'm going to do about this big part. Just cut it in half. Alright, and then a cup of water.
I probably could have used half a cup.
Water's just starting to bubble and do its thing. Add my washed rice. And then take the blender and then this is what I saw on video. They blended it.
And then strained it through a colander.
If that's incorrect, please let me know in the comments. Just gotta push out all the liquid. Although I don't know why you want to get rid of all that goodness. You know what? I'm gonna keep all that in there after all because all that's flavor. And I've got some seasonings here. This is oregano, paprika, what else was in there? I got a little bit of thyme in there. Just, whatever spices you enjoy. I need that to come to a boil. Alright, so water's starting to boil. So I'm going to turn it down to medium and put a lid on it for 20 minutes. But I'm going to set the timer for 15 because I'm going to start prepping the other ingredients. So I went ahead and diced up one that was big. So
Excuse me.
I only needed the one. The rest of that jalapeno. I'm going to put in some tomato, because this is going to be for the burrito filling. What I want to do is something I saw on a video. They cut out the insides. They got rid of all that extra moisture. You can probably see coming out. So I don't want my burritos. Well, too much liquid in my burritos, so I'm gonna just pull all that out of there. We'll see how well that works. All right, so it's been 15 minutes. The other day I bought a Costco chicken, so because you can get a whole chicken for just $5. So got a little dark meat in here as well. All right, I'm just kind of waiting on the skillet to heat up. So I got my corn, my jalapeno, my tomato, my mushroom, and my chicken. So then I got these carb balanced shells. Pretty much my go-to. Refried beans are heating up. I just use a little skillet because I don't need that many. I don't need that much, so just put a little olive oil in there if that's work against. So, all right, get the mushrooms in. Mushrooms will shrink down quite a bit as they cook. I got some garlic. I love garlic, so I always use it. Paprika. Oop, might have been a little too much, but it's all right. And some. Oop. And just kill the heat. I'm just gonna push it off to the side. It's gonna sit for 10 minutes, but like making rice, leave the lid on. Probably a good time to throw the jalapeno in. Just a little bit more oil. It's jalapeno cooking. I commented about being a little heavy-handed on the seasoning, but I'm also going to be adding 3 more ingredients and cheese, so I think it should balance out okay. The corn. The tomatoes and the chicken can go in last because they're both already, well, chicken's already cooked, but tomatoes won't take that long at all. Alright. Throw the tomatoes in. Scoop the chicken in there. Turn down the heat. Alright, I'll just build one of these on camera and then I'll do the other 2 off camera. So, I got a plastic spoon. Gotta be careful that I don't overfill these. Wow. I never said I was good at this. Daggum. No, I'm not gonna edit that out because, stuff happens. Scoot it over. Mark, not be a dumbass. Not continue to be a dumbass. Good times. Alright, oven's heated, so I get a little cheese in there. I'm just using cheddar because that's what I got on hand. These carb balanced shells are not the biggest, but get that on the tray. Alright, I'm gonna do the other 2 off camera. Alright, take a look at these burritos. Alright, nice melty cheese. Alright, time for the reveal. Alright, doesn't look too bad. All the water is gone. It looks good. It smells really good. Let's dish them up. Alright, I went ahead and grabbed a burrito. There that rice a taste. The rice is really good, but it's kind of mushy. I should have probably toasted it first. That tastes bad though. It's got a real nice flavor. It tastes of cumin. And the avocado. I guess I should take a bite of the burrito too. That's really good. I'm actually really liking those flavors. Like I said, the rice is a little mushy, but you know, maybe I'll tweak it down the road and see if I can make any changes to it. It does taste really good though, good flavors. Anyway, I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to check the playlist in the description below, and it'll also be on the end, as well as last week's video if you missed it, which was tacos. Again, thank you for watching. Hope you're having a great week. And tomorrow's actually Mother's Day, so I wish all the moms out there, well, when this comes out, it'll be Wednesday, so a belated Happy Mother's Day. And we'll catch you next one.